see him before I left. I want to spend a little time with him. And he woke at 10:30, 11 o'clock. Kristen brought him in with her. He ate at 3, and she woke him at 7.
That's great.
Yeah.
So do you want to tell us about the birth?
Oh, it was just a piece of cake. Yep. Little slice, little push, little,
Zip zap.
Except you didn't get to push.
Oh, no.
The doctor
No,
pushed.
yeah, she jumped on me. I said to Ann called me. I said, Ann, I didn't realize they pushed them. She says, oh, yeah. Better we don't know some things. Not that it was painful, it was just, what the hell are you doing? Here on me, jumping on. I mean, it was like, having a Mack truck sitting on you.
So how much did you watch?
Me, nothing.
Oh.
They have the curtain this high.
Oh, really?
So, but when he came out, the doctor just said, here he is, see? And then, he was like purple. And I went, oh, here, oxygen, it's oxygen, it's okay. But Kristen and Bill watched.
So did they have to, so what they do to,
They just stood up and looked over the curtain.
yeah, but what did they do to get him to start breathing?
Oh, they suction him.
And he's fine.
Yeah. And then I said, I don't hear him crying yet. And he's crying. And then Kristen helped clean him up. They do a neb treatment and stuff. And she did that. And I can't believe Bill stood up and walked. She said it looked just like Alien. His head was sticking
Turn
out.
off the television. How do you turn off the television? That's what I'm going to hear.
Have to go through. She said it looked like Alien, because all it was his head stick. Because they only do the incision as big, for the head. And she says that's what it looked like, your abdomen, and then a head sticking out. Oh, he is. Okay.
I think he owns again. Take it again.
He's got piano fingers. Long.
Like Eddie. Eddie had long.
And he's got claws, let me tell you. Cut him. Maybe tomorrow. When we go home.
So you got home tomorrow?
Yeah. The nurse on to me and says, you're not kicking me out early because it's going to be bad weather. She says, no. She's really nice.
So you keep him in here all day and then he goes back?
Yeah, then about, last night, Kristen came after work. She worked at Planet X. She has that job riding the animals around the mall.
Remember we saw it, first night. Just a
Planet
park
X.
thing.
Is that it? Is that the...
It's a Kristen wall, yeah, it's new.
Oh, okay.
And she came here after. She says, oh, every bone in my body hurts because you got to ride them, And she stayed for a while, and then after I brought him down, and I still didn't get to sleep till midnight. It was wonderful, wonderful. When one of my friends came yesterday and brought in a Winnie the Pooh, his first doll. You have to wake up. Does he look a little yellow to you?
No. It's a little pink.
Yeah.
Pinkish orange.
Why is it?
Yeah, he's got
a little
jaundice.
lights.
No, the pediatrician said it's not yellow enough. She says we'll watch him, and if he's, later on, if he's really yellow. He looked a little more yellow before. She says we'll put him under. You have to eat.
Too bad you're not nursing.
Let me tell you something. It's starting to come in. Ice, please. There you go.
You're hungry after all.
quite sure about this whole thing. Yeah, I was talking to Mary Beth, who was here last night. And we were talking about nursing. You know, she goes, oh, she says, I think that
Oh.
I said, well, you know, it's not for everybody. It was never for me. I did think about it because I knew he would really be my last. And it was a fleeting thought for about 3 seconds. I waited. I said, nope, don't have the desire. Not at all. Hell no. That's why God made isomil.
So are they both on the same formula?
Yeah, I asked them. They asked me, do you have a preference? I said isomil. We have stock in it, so. And that's what I loaded up on before.
What's the other?
Well, that's
That's
what
what
Billy's
Billy's
on.
on. So I won't have to. I'll have to mix it different because he won't be on high calorie, but it'll be the same stuff. Come on.
Hey, you never
So
had
when
to
did
do
he
this
eat
before.
last?
6 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah. So I figured he. But I mean, that being circumcised, I'm sure is very traumatic. So he was,
Do you remember yours, Beth?
Very well. It was
Did you-
just a few weeks ago. Actually.
And you're doing well. The doctor was telling me.
But unlike Michael, Bob wanted to drink after.
Right? Before.
Before, during, after.
The doctor was telling me that when he was growing up, he had a friend, a little boy, 10 years old. He went in for a tonsillectomy and had his adenoids out. And his parents didn't tell him, but they said circumcise him too. So the poor kid woke up and he said, I knew where my tonsils were. And he said, but I didn't think my adenoids were down there. Poor thing. I said, that's horrible.
Yeah, probably just as well not to tell him.
Well, probably. But that's awful. Yeah. So, the doctor said he definitely will not remember.
I don't think so.
I,
About the
come on, boo-boo. Kristen had cheeks like this. But it's been 17 years, really, because Billy was, I mean, he was never really a newborn for me, He came when he was,
like starting over.
It is, it really is, and, like the nurses say, oh, you're old-handed this. I said, well, not really, because it's,
Yeah, it's just like riding a bicycle, right?
well, yeah. So now, how do I take care of that after he's been circumcised? That's been 20 years. He's a good sucker, though.
Yeah.
Very good sucker. Didn't
Once
have
you
to,
get him going, huh?
didn't have to teach him anything. And Bill gave him his first drink, his first bottle of water.
Really?
Yeah, I was. He did so well. He really did. Good. Hey, isn't your bottom lip working? They only took off the foreskin. Michael, don't. Let's wake up a little bit. See, it's getting warm in here now. I turned the heat up. I turn it right off at night. I can't stand the heat on. And then when he's coming in, I'll turn it back on.
Does it get too warm when you drink that?
No, it's okay. But it's warm in here now. It takes a while.
Well, he doesn't look like a monkey.
Thank you, God.
That was funny.
Well, it was priceless when the doctor said that. Kristen and I looked at one another and went, oh no, oh my God.
So Kristen had the same dream? Or just
No, it was like a reoccurring dream about a baby that first looked like a monkey. I mean, like bulgy eyes and covered with hair like a monkey. That's not mine. And then my last dream was I didn't get to see him for some reason. I hadn't seen him yet. And everyone was in the hospital and we all went down to see him. And the nurse brought over this baby that like had this much hair going down his back. And I went, oh, that's not my baby.
Must be Rosemary's.
Yeah. See, I purposely didn't change his pants yet because I didn't want to get him upset. But had I known, he would have slumped.
You been out of bed?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. They didn't get me up for, well, I had him at 7:30, and on Friday they didn't get me up until, God, 10:30, 11 o'clock the next morning. That's, oh, my back ached, my butt hurt. I said, oh man, I gotta get out of this bed. But when you have that big old catheter in you, it's kind of hard to move anyway. Oh my God. Oh, I gotta show you this. This is so wild. Here's your feet.
They're in there someplace.
Yeah, I wrapped them really good.
Looks like a little papoose in there.
See this?
What is it?
It's a electronic tag. If he was to go beyond the doors,
Oh, you're kidding.
every door in the hospital locks.
Cool.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
Wow.
Yeah.
Sad that we need that, but it's great that we
Yeah.
have it.
I said, oh, I was impressed. I said, that's great. And see his feet? Peely little feet.
Focus your other camera.
Yeah.
So what happens
On his little footprint thing, he's got 4 toes because he kept pulling his foot back. I said, he does have another one, right? Because I didn't get to see him for quite a while after he was born. They took him away, and Bill and Kristen left, and it was, and then they have you on the heart monitor. And,
Couldn't someone just cut that off though?
I was just gonna say, let's
Oh,
send
yeah.
it off, kick off the alarm if they cut it too.
No, it's got to go past. It's like
But
one of
people
those
wouldn't
things.
know that it's.
Most people wouldn't know,
Right.
unless it was an inside,
Yeah.
And then if someone, they'd have to sneak him off, cut it off. And
Yeah.
the nurse was saying that a lot of times, well, not a lot of times, but it has happened that they get thrown in the trash. And then the trash going out, locks
Oh my
everyone in.
gosh.
You can't come in, you can't go out until they figure out where it is. But that was not, it is sad that it comes to that, but it's comforting to know. And plus in the nursery, you can't get in the nursery, you have to go behind the nurse's station to
Oh,
get
yeah.
into the nursery. And like Bill has one of these bracelets on, so he can go in the nursery. And then they check the numbers like I went to get him this morning, and the nurse says, I know he's yours, but just let me see the bracelet. I said, well, it's okay. And that didn't do it, huh?
I'm not gonna wake up.
Let's see, is a roast belly button? See, I don't remember them being this gross. So big and purple and, you know.
Just fall off.
Oh, we're doing sports. Oh, it's shrinking already.
What's that? Oh, great, we got that.
Well, being in here and out.
I don't know. Little squirt.
Are they weighing him daily or?
Yeah, they'll weigh him just before he leaves, yeah. Even that didn't do it, huh? I can't imagine what Billy's gonna do. Well, because Bill keeps telling him I'm at work. He handles work very well. It's, you know, it's something I've always done. I've always gone to work. So in the morning, we had to be here at 6 a.m. on Friday morning. So I said, okay. I said, you know, Mommy's going to work, Daddy's going to work, Kristen's going to school, you know, and Grandma's going to be with you.
Cool.
He said, fine. But Bill told him Saturday morning, he got up, he asked for me. Bill said, Mommy's at work. And he says, no. He may not be as gullible as we think.
Only buy that stuff for so long.
Yeah. How many hours you staying at work?
That's funny.
See, I don't even like sweet potatoes and I'm eating them.
Well, that's good. Becky's now eating lunch.
This is my Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh. Look, Bob's holding the baby.
Oh, isn't he cute?
Isn't he here?
The baby too.
Oh. This is just one sleepy baby.
Well, I think it was the trauma this morning. A very rough morning. He thinks he's supposed to be on a fasting diet now.
Well, what time do they do it?
Oh, 8 o'clock.
Strong.
Yeah.
He's smiling.
He's got gas. Yeah.
Chins there.
Yeah.
See, a master's degree in child development was totally wasted.
See?
So what do you have a view of?
Emergency parking lot.
Oh.
So you can park in emergency and it's much closer.
Space there.
Oh, there's always space.
Get some shots of you holding
Oh, no, that's
It's
okay.
your last chance.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll have other chances.
You can come down anytime you want and hold them.
So how is it back?
You know, any port in a storm.
How's the food?
It's not bad.
No?
No, but then again, I'm not fussy.
Mm.
No, it's not bad. You know, it's hospital food, but it's okay.
So it's here.
Bathroom, shower, nice.
Oh.
I just can't believe how much hair he has.
Mm.
Really. I like the mohawk cut.
While I was brushing it this morning, they washed it before I got him. It was a little damp, so I was brushing it straight back.
So you sure it doesn't go down the back of his neck?
No, I looked.
First thing you did.
Yeah, that's a police check.
See if he wants to eat.
Hmm.
No.
Yes, eventually you will. And of course the doctor this morning says, yeah, push the feeds, you know, help flush that bilirubin out. You can lead a horse to water.
I don't see any yellow there at all.
Don't you know?
No.
You know what, actually, I think it's less now than it was this morning. I guess it maybe it just resolves itself. I think, because like right in there, it was very yellow this morning.
Very yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, maybe just a hair.
Because I looked at him when I went to the nursery to get him, and I said, ooh, he's a little yellow, huh? She said, yeah, a little bit.
Well, but that's common.
Yeah, and it wasn't high enough that they would put him under the lights. They said, we'll watch him, and if it gets worse, we'll light him up.
Give him a tan.
And the one thing that you don't want to do is mess up the family photo. Every year we used to do this family photo where she'd run in, you know, set up the tripod. It was almost as bad as when Daddy used to want to show us home movies.
I know.
Remember, we used to go, oh, geez.
I'm going to have those transferred to video so we can watch
Okay,
them
you ready
again and
now?
again.
But it's easier setting up into a video than it was the
Okay, where's Bill?
helping.
Is this perfect?
Pardon me?
And you gotta hold it up.
Here's a wrapping paper.
Anyone should be able to see through it. Oh, God.
There you go. That one's for you.
I mean, that's a really
That's
good
for you.
book.
Hold it up, hold it up.
Really good book.
Of course, last year we should have got you the Where Babies Come From book. But we forgot.
No, last year you should have bought me a box of condoms.
Eddie, this is posterity here. Shut up.
Yes.
One bag of paper.
Yeah,
There,
that's a good idea.
all of them. Someone else opened presents too. I don't want to be the one.
Well, you guys have to go, so.
So?
Yeah, come on.
Billy will help you.
And someone else opened presents.
Us.
That's an ambulance.
Little
Where's the
bus.
button? Where's the button on that, Mom? On the side.
That's a nice shirt.
Let's see, turn around.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Someone else get some presents. Get one for Chris.
Everything with the lights drive everybody crazy.
So how much video do you want to video opening a present?
Yeah.
Open it up, Billy. Yay.
Good boy.
Thank you.
Right.
You're welcome.
Rip.
Rip it. Good boy. Thank you.
Merry Christmas. Big one,
Keep
Bill.
going.
Big one. Big one.
Pull it.
What do you got?
Pull. Good. Pull. Pull.
Good boy.
Oh, good
Look
boy.
at it. Look at good job.
Pull. Thank you.
Tell him if I'm not going too quick, I'll be a little late.
Oh, see. What's that? Oh, isn't that cute?
Open it up.
Your wallet.
Baby's first wallet. Billy's got a wallet.
Actually,
Right
I'm
here,
leaving
Billy.
too early to each one to get an email.
Wow.
Oh.
And you got money.
What's in there?
This is nice.
Out, out. What, Daddy help you?
Yep.
Help.
Out.
Look at that.
What's
Billy.
that?
Money.
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 How about this?
Dash.
Cash.
That's all he cares about.
Who's on that money?
Who's on the money?
Minute.
What man? Good boy, George. Good boy. You said George?
Good boy. George.
Good boy. How about over here? What do you got over here? Oh.
Who's that? Me. Who's me? Cute. Who's that, Billy? Who's that? Who is it?
Is that Billy?
See inside?
Who is it?
Oh, wow.
Isn't that nice? Isn't that cute?
Who's this come from?
Us.
Say thank you to Aunt Donna and Uncle Bob.
Baba.
Say thank you.
Welcome.
Good boy.
Merry Christmas.
Say Merry Christmas. Oh, all the money.
You keep the money in there?
1. We can put another one in. 2. 3. Good boy.
What did Daddy show you yesterday?
What's the matter?
Oh, you don't do that.
It's your money.
You want Daddy to put it in your back pocket for you?
Look at the back. That's cute.
Oh, wow.
Algebra.
Wow. What's the back?
Oh, wow.
Thanks.
Algebraically proves the existence of Christmas.
That is so cute.
That's neat.
Cute from you. Cute.
Got another dollar under
It
there.
ends up saying Merry Christmas.
This is yours. You can open it now.
Thanks. Really
That is so neat. I want to copy this down.
And then Kristen can explain it to you.
Alright, if that's the only way, I understand this actually.
That's scary, Eddie.
This is all that we're doing right now in school.
Doing calculus stuff?
All this stuff.
What did you do?
That's a scary sight.
What did you do, Billy?
Hey, Jess. Oh, it's Barbie. Oh, it's. What'd you do?
Yeah, what'd you do?
Is that a good one to have?
What'd you do to the poor dog?
This is from David.
Are you a collector?
No, the other way.
Official,
Turn it around
unofficial
the other
stuff.
way.
Let me see, Bill.
Turn it around the other way.
Oh, what's the doggy do? What does the doggy do?
Is it on?
What does the doggy do?
What's the dog say, Billy?
Ruff, 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 ruff.
I was hoping I'd get one of these.
That's a police issue.
Great.
There's that pepper spray.
Yeah.
Just have to figure out how to use it.
Here's the switch.
Hope you never have.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I remember that.
Billy, not a toy.
No, not a toy.
Boom.
That's make an owie.
Big. Donna already made a big owie from hers.
Make an owie, honey. Can't have that.
Yeah.
Oh, they make an owie.
Yeah,
Big
owie.
owie.
We're not even gonna open it any further. That's very nice. Thank you. Let me know about this. Ooh, you're yawning already.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go any further. You know about that. That's very nice.
Yeah, put that on the other.
What happened to our phone? Oh, that's not our phone.
Yeah, that's fine.
say he loves money.
That's new money too, Billy. See how hard it is? That's new money. That's new money. Won't be new when you get done with it, will it? Oh, auto pass.
There's one in Norwich, I don't know where it is. but
Yeah, I
there's
know.
one.
Bill knows where it is.
We figured it out.
Oh my God! Wow! Please, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That's,
I figured
That's
that fit too.
so you can fix up the old mobile.
That's probably the best car in the lot. Well, no, it actually runs fine.
Yeah.
The guy admissions after it passed on top wanted to sell it.
Really?
Okay,
So
here.
you're gonna keep the Barbie one?
Hmm?
Keep
Yeah.
the Barbie one?
Finale one. What are we gonna do?
Okay, now look at this. This is to Billy from Becky Will Know. Uh-oh. Becky will know. Here, Billy.
that's for you. You need help putting it down?
Put it
Oh,
on the
that's
chair.
heavy.
Hey.
Here, here. Want to do it there? Here, Billy. Rip it right there. Put down your money for a minute. Here. Rip that out. Okay.
Now, you have to think about who said Billy should have this.
Oh, jeez.
What is it?
What you got, Billy?
What is that? Paper? Say paper. Paper.
Oh, yeah, actually, he does have one of these at school.
Oh, he does? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Because
that's
Mama always said Billy should have a little pounding. And Becky
And I
always said
go, a
no.
hammer?
Remember at school, Billy? Remember when you go to school?
Oh boy.
I need to find a safe place for you.
Hammer.
But I
You know
bring
it.
you home.
All right, let Daddy get it out.
Because Billy has a hammer now.
Hammer.
But I saw a hard hat someplace.
That's one.
That's really on Michael.
Fit.
Yeah, Daddy, well, you know where. Daddy doesn't have to show you. You know where it goes.
Good job.
Good job.